Crimson Sin back with another Amphibia review, the second temple. Pretty good episode. Not amazing. It didn't blow my socks off, but it was fun to kind of see the trials. Like there's another set of trials for her, and to kind of go through. And it was interesting because the what's most interesting is the very end of the episode, because obviously there's going to be some big implications about they didn't charge the crystal all the way. Anyway, okay, we'll talk about it when we get to it. So we open up the episode and they're on their way to like the frozen north of Amphibia. And everyone's in their fun little like, I love when characters get like costume changes. It's just cool to me. I just like the way, I just like when that happens. So we got the winter versions. The bird has a little hop pop pocket. That is so sweet. I love it. It's so great. But they're on their way to go into the next temple, because this is where remember the last gem was able to point out where the next temple was. So this is where it took them all the way to the north. And there's an archway where the second temple is supposed to be, but there's nothing there. They're like, is it invisible? Is it, do you have to sacrifice your heart for it? All these funny little things. But that snake lizard lady's there. The one that was missing an arm. Those at the bazaar. She's there, which is very odd. She's in the middle of flipping nowhere. Like, how's she supposed to sell anything out to lunch? They see her, they start talking to her, and then she's like, oh, about the music box, and she seems to know a lot about it. And I guess she was part of like this cult, or these group of individuals that were like safekeepers of the box. And when she sees it, she gets all like, well, can I hold it? Can you give it to me? And they're like, and it's like, no, I think I'm going to hold on to this. Very smart, Anne. Thank you for not being a gullible knucklehead. But she's like, okay, I know how to get to the temple, but you're gonna have to follow me. First thing is first, we got to get out of those jackets. These are these flea coats or whatever, and they're much warmer, because it's gonna be way too cold up there. So they're making their way up the mountain, and they start getting attacked by these giant robins, these cardinal-looking birds, and I guess they don't normally eat humans or frogs, but they're attacking them. And then Marsh's like, wait a second, it's our coats. It's because it thinks we're the caterpillar coats. So they're going to get killed by these things, and gives up her coat and says, it's going after that. Just throw it off the thing. But they're like in the frozen tundra, and Anne's just wearing a t-shirt and a skirt. So she's like, super cold out here, guys. But, I had to do something to save you guys. Lady's like, hey, you idiot. You think too brashly. You think too quickly. You jump into things, and now you're left without a coat, and you're, pretty much dead. But they all huddle around her, and they keep her warm that way. They're moving along. There's an avalanche, but it's not coming towards them, so who cares? But the avalanche is going towards this little like igloo house, and then it's like, what about that person? And she's like, well, who cares? It's none of our business. Like, we don't know who that guy is. And it's like, nope, I got to go in there and at least try to save this guy. Kicks in the door. No one's even home. So Anne ran in there for nothing. She gets out of there. She lives, but she almost fell off the freaking mountain. But she was willing to sacrifice herself, to help someone. That's what I love about Anne. Then, Liz like, I'm not going to take you guys to the temple. You're not worthy. And you're brash. You think too quickly. You jump to, you don't have a plan. You just do whatever you think is right. And it almost got you killed. And it's like, you know what? I'm sick of you. We're trying our best here. I'm not going to let someone, someone's going to be in danger. I'm going to try to do something about it. I'm not going to just stand by and do nothing. Then I do kind of really like this, because she just goes, oh, well, really, Anne? And she does like a little magic spell, and they're gone. Everyone's like, did anyone else see that? Because they literally just jump out of existence. They're on top of the giant tower. I love the Aurora Borealis. Looks really, really cool. And Anne's like, well, what the heck? And then she's like, you're not worthy of the box. I'm going to take it away from you. You don't know what you're doing. You're not worthy. So tries to steal the box from her, and tries to fight to get it back. And they're kind of having this back and forth about, what does it mean to be worthy? What are you going to, you shouldn't have the box. And she knows a lot about Anne, like everything she's ever done. And she's like, oh, you stole this box, didn't you? Anne has to admit, though, she kind of sees herself like a self-righteous person. She does the right thing, and she likes the idea that she's like the hero. But you did steal this box. You did do a bad thing. But that was peer pressure, and she's like, 13 years old? Like, come on. Anne admits it. Yeah, I know I stole it, but that was then, and this is now, and I'm going to try to save people, and I'm trying to get home. This lady tries to steal it from her. She's just falling off the cliff, but barely holding on. And then she's like, oh, you can't get out of here without me. And then Anne's like, don't I just get this wand and just move it around and it gets me out? She's like, I don't think you were going to figure that out. But Anne saves her because that's what Anne does. She's not going to just let you die. Then she realized that Anne really is worthy. She displayed courage. Now, Anne is out of these three little, but she is the courage of these things because she stands up for what is right. She sticks up for the little guy. She doesn't let even someone who's considered a quote unquote bad guy. She's not going to let them die if she can help it. She gets this white cloak on. She became the lizard lady, the white. She looks super cool. I love this. Reminds me of Final Fantasy. But she kind of says, you know what? Yeah, you are worthy. And here's the box. She's like, oh, we got to charge the gem. Starts to charge, and you see the light leaving Anne's eyes. So remember that happened with Marcy. So the same thing is happening to Anne. So I'm like, is it draining their powers? Is it showing that there's a connection to them? Does this mean Anne's going to be weaker? Or does it what is all the implications? But it's like taking forever to charge, like it's like an old cell phone. Anne hears the family screaming. Hop Hop and all them are like yelling and screaming. She's like, oh, I gotta get back. And she's like, it's almost charged. It's probably like 80% full. She's like, fine, whatever, that should be enough. Send me back. She gets sent back. They're not even in trouble. They're just like watching stupid cat videos. So she didn't have to go back. She's like, oh, cool, I got the other gem, guys. And now let's get out of the cold. It's freaking freezing. But you see the gem isn't fully charged. That's going to have implications. That's going to mess something up. I guarantee it. There's going to be some type of portal, or they're going to need magic power or something, and this crystal isn't completely charged. Or it could be a good thing because we saw the power drain. So Anne still has some of that magic in her. Is that what that means? I don't know. Kind of cool. I love it. I love having questions. I love, being excited for the next episode. But yeah, another fun episode. Shows Anne's courage. Anne trying to do the right thing. Anne makes mistakes. Like when she brings up all the time she screwed up and did all these dumb things like lying and kind of stealing and trying to get out of responsibilities. But Anne, deep down inside, is going to do the right thing. She's going to save people. She's going to even put herself in harm's way to make sure someone doesn't get hurt. Like when she went into that little igloo to save that dude, even though there wasn't anyone in there, she was willing to put her life on the line because she can't just sit there and let something bad happen to somebody else when she can do something about it. And super cool. I love that about her. I love that about her character. And we'll see with this little half-charged gem if this is going to be a good thing or a bad thing. Yeah, more Amphibia. Try to get another episode this week, probably Friday. Thanks for watching, guys. Comments, share the videos, do all that kind of fun, cool YouTube stuff, and I'll catch you on the next one. Crimson Sin here. Thanks for watching the video. Remember, liking, subscribing, sharing, and commenting on the video really helps out a lot. It gets the video spread around more people get to see the videos, and we get to make more videos for you guys. So thank you, and we appreciate every single one of you guys.